Hello, YouTube. I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and we're talking about artificial intelligence today. That's right. Our future overlords are here. And New York City is not having it, or at least that's what they claim. New York City has a new law that they voted in as of November 10th of 2021. And what it's going to do, and it's interesting, excuse me, it's going to ban employers from using automated employment decision tools to screen job candidates unless the technology has been subject to a bias audit conducted a year before the use of the tool. Now, here's the problem. I've made a lot of videos. AI and algorithmic hiring and automated hiring presents massive risks in terms of discrimination, right? If you determine as an AI, listen, our top 3 employees all played D1 football. Well, statistically speaking, those top 3 employees are probably going to be male if they played Division 1 football. And unfortunately, the AI's takeaway there is going to probably be, I should hire people who play D1 football. So realistically, they're going to be hiring people primarily who are male, right? This is just a hypothetical. Obviously, I'm not saying best employees play D1 football or anything like that. What I'm saying is it's not that far-fetched that machine learning or an AI could pull out the, excuse me, the incorrect rationale, right? The incorrect correlation from the data presented to it, and that mistake could be discriminatory, right? So that could happen. And I think it's good that New York is thinking about that. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. What is a bias audit? No one really said. It's a third party saying your technology is biased or it's not. You have to perform it 1 year before you use the technology to hire, right? Okay. So let's call him Steve. Steve goes out and he sets up a bias audit company. He charges $1,000 for a bias audit. Okay. Got a bias audit. I gave Steve $1,000. He says we're good. What did Steve do? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. Probably just said, rubber stamp. You're clear. You can go ahead. You're not biased, right? So that's right off the bat, nonsense. Fake law, completely without teeth, just nonsense. But wait, there's more. So let's say you just don't even bother to get the fake bias audit from Steve. Boy, you're in trouble now. You used your AI or machine learning product for automated hiring. What's going to happen to you? Well, $500 fine. Oh, you did it again. You paid your $500 fine, but then you did it again. What's going to happen now? Oh, $1,500 fine for every subsequent violation of the law into perpetuity. So, yeah, not a law meant to slow the use of AI in hiring, which would be valuable, which would be important. Rather, a law meant to hit up companies for kind of petty fines. And I know, listen, $500 and $1,500 is not all that petty, but in the terms of a company with a hiring process that has the funds to run machine learning or artificial intelligence as part of their hiring campaign, yeah, I assure you, $1,500 is just like, yeah, we don't care. Just go. Take the money, get out of our face. You're fake. You're fake government. This is just a fine to make you money. Like, you're not trying to help anyone. You're a crumbling city. Here's your pity money, right? So, good thought. I'm sure some of the people involved meant well. Kind of nonsense. A nonsense law, not real. Getting a lot of attention in the national media, which is also probably the point. Like, when you make a law like this as a politician, you want the big splash in the media and a little bit of money, right? Those are the reasons generally why we make a fake law, right? which is what they did here. At least for the purposes of it's fake for the purposes of defending and protecting against discrimination in the hiring process. Now, the on the federal level, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is looking at this. I'm looking at it, although I'm not certainly as powerful as a federal agency, or am I? I've been ranting and raving about it for about 2 or 3 years now, which makes me sound like an insane person, but it matters. It just matters. You're going to see issues with hiring, and they touch upon some of the, I think, let's see, in the article, oh, by the way, this article is by Aaron Mulvaney, and I thought it was very well done over at Bloomberg Law, and it's not Miss Mulvaney's fault. The law is fake. She's reporting very accurately on the law, right? There is a area, maybe it's Illinois, that banned facial recognition software. It's either DC or Illinois, I forget. And that's really important because using facial recognition software tied in with hiring becomes problematic very quickly, because facial recognition software is generally not great at recognition of many minority faces. And if you can't recognize that, then of course those people don't get a fair shake. But also there's issues with compliance with criminal background check rules, right? If you're doing facial recognition and cross-referencing that to databases, well, you might be turning up prior criminal convictions, prior arrests, things of that nature. That's problematic because New York State, New York City, and a variety of other jurisdictions have laws about that. So listen, I think that's very intelligent that you be cracking down on facial recognition use. I think it's good that the EEOC is looking at algorithmic machine learning and artificial intelligence in hiring. And I think it's good that New York City at least made a law that cast a little bit of attention to this concept, even though their law was silly and, lacked teeth and doesn't really go into effect until January 2nd of 2023. I still think it was valuable. It's better that it's happening. At least the politicians know to lie about addressing this problem, which is the first step, right? If they don't even know to lie about addressing the problem, we're worse off than we thought, right? Like and subscribe. Give me your thoughts down below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you have thoughts. Maybe the law has more teeth than I believe it does, and you want to tell me why and how. I want to hear. Let's chat about it. But again, like and subscribe. And if you have questions, comment down below. I do check the comments. Take care, everyone.